database creation steps. How to create the database we will learn now. First, two persons are responsible. One is my Linux administrator. He will create a user for me for a DBA. And the second DBA will create a database by login to that user created by Linux person. Using that user, I will create a database in that particular user. Okay. So by default, the Linux administrator login is root. As Oracle person's login is sys and system, same way Linux administrator login is root. Now on my PC, the password is root123. Root1234. Just we will check that what password is there. Okay. So first I will go with root login while starting Linux, and I will create one user. In this root, what I will do? One user creation first, then creating one folder or directory, you can say, to keep my physical files, to keep Oracle DBA physical files. Physical files. Okay. Next, no, root is not responsible to create database. Oracle DBA is responsible. Oracle DBA physical files. Then after creating this directory, permission is required by Linux administrator whether he will allow to save the files or directories to this particular user. Means assigning a permission to directory, or you can say to that user, directory or to that user. Okay. And a permission to my parameter file, to keep my parameter file, to save my parameter file in a particular folder. For that also I required a permission from Linux. Okay, because if I creating a directory on a particular partition in Windows, C drive, D drive, E drive, like these partitions are there, but in Linux you will find disk 1, disk 2, these are the partitions of Linux. Disk 1, disk 2, disk 3, in this way you can create partitions from Linux at the time of installation. On this partition, in which folder you want to keep your files. Okay, means I am deciding Oracle data. This is my main folder. And under this, suppose 3 DB are there, they want each and every person want different folders to keep their files, but Oracle data is common because it will be easy for a Linux administrator to keep the watch on Oracle data folder. If he is looking after Oracle data folder, means all DBA folders are there in that. Okay, so under Oracle data, suppose for by your name we are creating Nashwan one folder. Now under Nashwan I will keep all the files so that it will be easy for you to remember. So Oracle data is basically a main folder and my subfolder is Nashwan under that. Okay, so this is your choice, means by which name you want to create a folder. Clear? And permission, that Oracle recommendation is there, you keep your parameter file in one of the folder DBS, which is already there after installation. DBS folder. Okay, database system. Means that folder is in some master folders. That path I will show you practically where it is available. But as a root, as a Linux administrator, to that folder I have to give the permission. If you give as a Linux administrator, if you give the permission to the DBS folder, then only a Oracle person can save his parameter file to that folder. How to give the permission practically we will see. Here, so this will be my root part. For the ones you have to create. This responsibility actually done by Linux administrator, not by Oracle person. Oracle person, after getting all these things, after getting username and password, then Oracle
can create
like that. But what happens for the first time when you log in with this user and password here? Okay, your username is created, suppose by just we will create username batch 3 suppose, and batch 1 2 3 for my password. Linux administrator has created this user for you. This is your login details now. If you log in with this batch 3 and password batch 1 2 3 4, okay, means now the steps from here, the all responsibilities of DBA now after login. Linux will not take care of your steps now. So first, configuration for Oracle commands. See, for the first time when you log in, you will get a Linux prompt. Linux prompt is there, no? Not SQL prompt is coming. Linux prompt is coming when you right click open terminal.
So you can further connect to the SQL.
From that prompt, if you give the command SQL plus /sysdba, so for the first time Linux will not understood what command it is coming to me, because he can understand Linux commands but not Oracle commands. So I have to explain to Linux prompt that I have configured one file, in that I have specified that this command is of Oracle command, you execute this command. So you have to configure one file, then only those commands are understood by Linux. Okay, that file name is ._bash_profile. This is my configuration file name for that understanding Oracle commands to Linux. Bash profile. So some settings will be there in bash profile. So the first step of Oracle DB will be configure bash profile file. What lines we have to type, we will see practically there. Okay. After bash profile, configuration settings will be done. Okay. Second step will be create one parameter file. Why I am creating this? Bash profile for Oracle commands understanding for Linux. Parameter file for my database configuration. After login to the database, some settings are there to my database. Those settings I have to specify in this parameter file. Means where to keep control file, where to keep alert log files, by which name you want to create a database, how much table space KB you want, which version you are working in of Oracle, 10G, 11G, all the things are kept in parameter file. So one parameter file. Okay. Then third, startup mode will be there. Means in which mode I should start my database. Till now I was giving the command startup. So 4 modes are there. 4 modes are there. That is, if you give a startup, means by default a startup open. I was not typing the word open because it takes automatically. Otherwise the complete command is startup open. Means if already database is there, just I want to open my database and work in it. But till now I am not having no data. I am not having my database. So for creating a new database, the startup mode will be, the type of startup will be no mount. Okay, 4 modes are there. What will be? Startup open, second will be startup no mount, startup mount, and startup codes. In these 4 modes you can open your database. So this is for working in existing database. This mode will be for creating new database for the first time. Okay. If database is there, sometimes my database corrupts. Some errors are coming. It is not logging in a means a regular way. Okay, at that time to repair the database, I will open my database in mount mode.
No.
Yes. So repairing database.
Yes.
If it is not opening in a proper way, if errors are coming while giving the startup open command, if any error come, then I can go with the startup mount stage. Okay, the startup force means restarting database. If any changes done in parameter file.
Okay.
If you add any one line in parameter file, as we have read that my parameter file is a static file, read only, unless and until you don't shut down the database and again restart the database, then only he will count that new line in a parameter file. Otherwise he will ignore, he will not understood that you have added something in parameter file.
Yes.
For that purpose, if you make changes in parameter file, you give the command startup force. So he will again go to parameter file, check the parameter file, all the things are done again from starting to end. Or simple shut down the database, again give startup command if you don't want to give startup force.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
So first
So
I have to
first we will start up. No.
startup no mount.
Yes.
Yeah. Now for the first time. After creation, after this I will start. See, after this no mount, my database is not created till now. My configuration settings has been finished, my parameter file is ready, my bash profile file is ready. Till now my database is not created. After no mount, okay, this after giving the no mount command, now on this SQL prompt you have to type database creation command, like table creation command is there, na? Same way database creation command will be there. After typing no mount stage, I will get one SQL prompt. On that SQL prompt I will type a database creation command. Clear? So actually this command I have to give, but background all these settings we have to do first. Then only I can type this command for the first time. Clear?
Yes.
This bash profile setting what I am using is nothing but I am setting my instance. I am specifying my instance name, because two parts are there in server. First you have to prepare your memory, then you have to prepare your database. So first I am preparing my memory structure, then I am going for my database. Because unless and until I will not get a memory structure, I can't create a database. And to start this database, it is must instance should be there. So my instance name will be in bash profile, my database name will be in parameter file. Clear? Because that memory structure is done by operating system level, not by Oracle, na? No doubt it is virtual memory, but configuration is done on operating system in a bash profile. Bash profile is a file means getting from operating system. That is a configuration file kept by Linux. Clear?
Yes.
So all these things we have to do for database creation. So this step first we will complete. Just I will minimize this. I will go to this. So till now we were in existing database. Just I will log out from this database now. I will move to root login now. Okay. System log out. Okay.
So the login was root. So that you will make
To create one new user, because in that new user only I can show you the new database creation. In existing you will not understood where the file is going, all the things. Root 1 2 3, yeah, 1 2 3 4 it was. So if you want to practice that database creation, you just first go to with root and password will be root 1 2 3 4. This password is decided at the time of installation. This is not common what we have given at the time of installation, but username will be root. See how to create the new user in Linux. Simple. System. By command level also you can create but it is GUI environment. I can show you with the help of mouse also.
User.
This one I think. Yeah. Below it is coming user manager.
Okay, you can
This?
Yes.
No. Okay, fine. Now to create a new user, just click on add user. Suppose I am using batch 3 and password batch 1 2 3 4. Batch 1 2 3 4. Okay. So my user is created by name batch 3. But the primary group for this is batch 3 only. He itself is going in that group only for the first time. But at the time of Oracle installation, we have to create two users, two groups we have to create first. That is DBA and one is OInstall at the time of Oracle installation. Okay. DBA and OInstall.
DBA user.
Yeah, group.
Group.
And OInstall. Because at the time of Linux installation, if you are deciding I want to keep my Oracle software in Linux, at the time you have to create some partitions of Oracle to keep Oracle files. Okay. And in that partitions you will create Oracle file. You will keep your Oracle files. So at the time of installation, by default database whatever, you have to create two groups, that is DBA and OInstall. Means I am giving full permission to DBA and OInstall. DBA is responsible to create databases, DBA group, and OInstall, he can create the database as well as he can install the Oracle software. Responsibility, permissions we are assigning to those groups. Okay. So what I will do, who is having the authority for database creation? DBA. So unless and until if I do not shift this user to DBA, I will not get a permission of database creation. So how to shift to the primary group to DBA? Just click on properties, and here you will find one tab, groups. Under that, see DBA. Select the groups that the user will be a member of. So my batch 3 is a member of my which group? DBA group. Now I have shifted this batch 3 to DBA group. Clear now? Just come out from this screen, quit, finish. I have created user. Now I will create one directory to keep my database files, physical files. So just we will create one directory. This is my partition.
This one.
One common folder I am using, Aura data, and under that I am using mesh one. Okay. Now this created
Mm.
without some permission. I want to give read, write and execute permission to this folder.
Mm.
Anytime I can delete the file from this folder, I can add the file,
Mm.
I can make a duplicate,
Mm.
like that. So just use the command change mode. These are all Linux commands, huh? And the permission code number is there. For read, write, execute, you have to type 777. Hmm? And for which folder you want to give this permission, Aura data, Nashville. So as a Linux administrator, I will do all these things. No tension about these commands.
Okay.
Linux will, in real time, if you go for a job, no one will ask you to create these directories. Linux administrator will do this.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
But for self-practicing, you should know this. Okay, Linux commands, some basic commands. Okay. Clear. Directory has been created, permissions has been given. Now I told you that one parameter file I have to keep in my DBS folder. So the DBS folder should have a permission.
Yes.
So to give the permission, you know the command now, 777. Now that folder is where? Just I will show you that path. Huh? That is Aura ENG, my partition is there on Linux. Okay? Aura ENG, then app. These are all my directories. App is my directory. Under that Oracle is my directory. Under that product is my directory. Means I am reaching to the DBS folder. So this all product. 11.1.0 is my, okay, because at the time of installation this path creates. That's why I have to use that path only. Aura ENG app Oracle product 11.1.0 and under that DB1 and then DBS. See, DBS was in DB1 was in 11.1 or product Oracle app and the partition is Aura ENG. Okay. Clear? My root work is finished. Now you can log in with batch 3 and password 1234 and I can use this folder now from there. Nashville folder, I can keep the files in Nashville now because I got the folder, I got the permission from Linux. I can keep my parameter file to DBS folder because I got the permission from Linux administrator. Now exit. Now no need of coming to root daily. Now your special separate user has been created by Linux for you to work as a DBA. That is batch 3 and my password is batch 1234. Now this is your separate login has been created.
Yes.
Okay. Now right click, open terminal. See, if I give the command SQL /s is DBA, command not found, bad command, because it's a new user. Okay, and Linux can't understand. See, batch 3 is a Linux prompt, not a Oracle prompt it is. So first I have to configure, I have to explain Linux that this is the command of Oracle, you execute this. So for this I have to do the configuration, because if you purchase any new keyboard and if you don't install driver, so it will not work. So first you have to tell your system that I am installing this software, setup, next and restart your PC, then he will understand keyboard is there. Same way I have to do some setup settings, configuration, so that my Linux will understand afterwards, this is Oracle command. Okay. How to do that setting? Just open one that configuration setting file provided by Linux. Just give the command vi. Vi is the command to move to editor, to open your editor, like notepad. Okay. In Windows you are using ed command, so that by default editor is notepad. Here in Linux vi editor is there. Okay. Now vi bash profile. See, this is your bash profile. Don't make any changes in this file. Whatever existing text is there.
Mm.
Don't change anything in that text. Add your new text.
Mm.
Just add your new text. Don't delete any line from this,
Mm.
because this is a configuration file. What if fi, some path settings are there.
Mm.
So don't change the settings. Now how to type a new text in this?
Mhm.
First you have to press insert key.
Insert key.
Insert key.
Mhm.
Then only he will allow you to type in this file.
Oh.
After giving the vi command,
Mhm.
editor will open.
Mhm.
Now directly you can't type. Just press insert key first.
Mhm.
Move to the file where you want to type. Okay, I am coming down. After this line I want to keep my new files.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
which are those 3 line settings? Just I will type in front of you now.
This patch is
Hmm?
this you will make the comments in this site.
Yeah, in this file.
What does it mean?
No, already that path, $path home bin means that is the existing path of your software, where your software is,
Mm.
that line.
Mm.
But the lines which I want is not there,
Mm.
so I have to type there.
Oh.
Means first where my Oracle commands are kept,
Mm.
that path I have to explain.
Okay.
That is export Oracle underscore home.
Mhm.
Where is my Oracle home? I will explain to my Linux
Mhm.
operating system.
Mm.
So where is my Oracle home? ORING, that app. Oracle. In this path my Oracle software is there. Okay.
Mm.
DB1. Now I explained him that Oracle home is there in my this path.
Mm.
Second, I have to decide my instance name, that is Oracle SID.
Mhm.
My instance name. Suppose you are creating a database for banking sector, for a transport sector, anything. Suppose I am creating for any college.
Mhm.
Okay, so you will decide the instance name and database name.
What is that?
Give this is not a database name, but this is an instance name. My database name I have to give in parameter file. Same name I have to give in parameter file now.
Oh.
Okay, now path equal to, see,
Mhm.
for the first time I have typed this path in Oracle home. Now next time onwards, no need of typing this complete path. Now this path is held inside Oracle home variable.
Mm.
It's working like a variable, you can say.
Mm-mm.
You have hold that path to one particular name, Oracle home. Next time onwards, I can use this variable with the help of assigning $sign.
Mm.
Okay, dollar in capital, Oracle home. Okay, slash bin.
Mhm.
What I am saying, till DB1 it's my common path, but sometimes after DB1 I am requiring that bin folder also in that DB1. One more folder is there after DB1, bin. That's why I want this folder. In bin my Oracle commands are there. In DB1 I want to keep my parameter file, DBS, n number of folders are there in DB1. Okay, but out of them my commands are in which folder? Bin folder. So I am explaining that use this path for commands. To Linux I am explaining. Oracle home means go to till DB1, under that bin folder, then my dollar here, dollar path colon. That line explaining that in this path my Oracle commands are there. That SQL plus whatever command you are giving for Linux.
Yes.
Okay, so this is my configuration setting. How to come out from this file? Don't close with the help of mouse. File will corrupt. One method is there for saving. How to save? Press escape key.
Escape.
Okay, then shift colon.
Shift
Colon. See here at the bottom.
Yes.
Colon. Then press WQ. Okay. Right and quit.
Okay.
Sometimes if you think some mistake, by mistake some other file open, you don't want to save and quit, you want to save without saving, you want to quit, then Q colon without saving, but with saving WQ. Enter.
So now
this
we
is the
have-
method. This is the method to come out from editor file. Any editor file like this only. For typing, press insert. After typing, save and quit, press shift :WQ. Always now.
Yes.
Okay. Now just I have typed that text. I want to execute this file now. I want to run this file. So for running the file, use dot. Okay. And again type the file name. The file name is profile. Enter. Now it is
Now it is
executed.
run,
Yeah, run.
Yes.
If any error is there, he will show you error because all the things were correct. That's why no error is there. If you leave that colon db1 underscore, he will give you error because he has checked that path and all the things now.
Yes.
Now whether the next cross checking whether bash profile is correct or not, give that command now. If I am getting SQL prompt, means it's okay, otherwise no. See, instance connected to idle instance, temporary instance has been created.
Yes. Good.
Clear? The next step is I want to create my parameter file now. So just I will exit this now. I will come out from SQL to again Linux prompt. Oracle recommendation is there. You should keep your parameter file in DBS folder. So first I will move to my DBS folder. Okay, that is available after db_1.
So now
Okay, so I am having a shortcut now. Instead of typing that complete line, I can use $Oracle home. Means I will reach till db1. cd command is there to move to directory.
So directory Oracle home.
Change directory.
Yes.
Yeah, Oracle home means I have given that particular variable name in bash profile. That's why he is allowing me to use that variable. Otherwise complete line you have to type. Now under this I want to give go to particular folder, that is DBS.
Yes.
Now I will create my parameter file. In theory the file name init $Oracle sid.ora. This name we have to keep for parameter file. Means recommended by Oracle. This will be your user parameter file. Init $Oracle underscore sid.ora. Okay. Enter. A blank file will come. Now I have to configure all the database settings here, which I have to create in future.
Yes.
I have not created database till now. I have to create
In
after
future.
login, after starting my database with no mount stage. So here press insert,
Yes.
press insert. Some settings I have to pass here. Database name, what I will give, college DB, because my SID name is college DB. Okay, name. Then where to keep my control files. So this one Aura data, I will use that folder. Next one, control.ctl. I am using that file name. You can give any name. Then where to keep my alert log files. Alert log files means if any error comes while working on server, so each and everything is recorded for you. For a DBA, all the things are recorded, so that you can open that alert log files and you can check as per the date and time, on which date and time which problem was coming. 3 types of problems are captured, which are there: hardware related, okay, user related. In 10G, 3 different folders we have to create, that is core dump in 10G, okay, for hardware related problems, and background process related problems, and user related problems, data related you can say. So in 10G, what was the problem? To keep these 3 records, 3 folders we have to create, and 3 parameter file, 3 settings we have to provide in 10G. But in 11G they have removed all this concept. They have created one folder, and under that one particular file all the things you can see now, whatever problem it is. So there is a difference in 10G parameter file and 11G parameter file. In 11G parameter file, this is the syntax. What I am typing in front of you. Diagnostic dist. Disk 1 or a data. Suppose NASH1. That's it. He will create automatically. He will create a directory for you, and he will keep the log files in that directory. In 10G, first we have to create the directories and then specify those directories in parameter file. Just I will type how will be the syntax in 10G. In any company, 10G is there. So this parameter file you will find something new in that 10G. How? See, for dump underscore files equal to then path. This parameter means disk 1 or a data NASH1 c dump. This I will create this directory. How I have created that NASH1? I will create extra 3 directories in root and give the permission to these directories first in root. This c dump I will create. Okay. Then background dump underscore files equal to b dump. Okay, like means for this to keeping the records of background problems. Core means hardware problems. This background process problems. And user underscore dump underscore files equal to same. Equal to one directory I will create u dump. Now my log files will store in 3 different folders. But these mkdir command you have to use and create these 3 folders first for 10G database creation. Clear? This will be the syntax for 10G. I am deleting this now because this is not for 11G. To remove the line, delete line, backspace it will not remove. Editor commands escape dd, escape dd, escape dd to remove one particular line. Okay, clear now?
Yes.
In which version you are working? Compatible equal to 11.1.0. Okay. If you are working in 10G, 10.1.0, whatever. 10.1.3, 10.1.9 maybe the releases coming in Oracle. Clear now?
Yes.
Now, for the first time to create a new database, this much is sufficient. Means this much is compulsory, you can say. Afterwards, as per the requirement, I will again and again come in parameter file, add that line and I will use in my database. But for new database, this much okay. Clear now?
Yes.
Okay. Just WQ.
Yes.
Come out from this folder. DBS folder. See, first you check this one Aura data, okay, and NASH1 ls command. So anything is there?
List?
List.
No, nothing.
Yeah, to display files and directories.
There is nothing.
Empty. Now, what I will do, SQL plus /s sysdba. Okay.
Yes.
Now I will start up no mount. After creating my parameter file, my instance created first.
Yes. Now
And after getting instance, I can create database. The first part you should create instance. So my instance will create if my parameter file is okay, correct.
Yes.
Means, see, just now I have shown you it is blank. ls command it is showing blank. But if he starts with no mount, control file will be created in that directory. My diagnostic dist diag directory will be created to keep my log files. All the things will be created on operating system.
Yes.
If my parameter file is okay, no mistake is there. Just we will check by giving the command startup no mount. files has been creating an operating system. Huh? No. See, database name college DB exceeds size limit of 8 characters. Means up to 8 characters only you can give the size. How much characters it is? No, 9 na? 9 characters coming. So
is 8 limit of 8 characters.
9 na, I think.
8.
One character we have to remove. Huh? Just we will change the name of database now. We will reduce the size of the database name. Okay?
Okay, now
How?
you can list the
Parameter file again I will go, no? Because I have not created that file. I have not completed, no? Error is coming. So again cd dollar oracle. First what I will do, dash profile, insert. Okay, here I am now giving the call db. Okay, in short. Again what I will do, dot. Okay, cd dollar oracle on slash dbs vi init dollar oracle sid dot ora. Some mistake is there in that file. New file has been opened. So q exclamation. Okay, because of that error, no, that file is not. Okay. Just once we will check that that folder. Diag. So what I will do, I will remove that. Okay, no problem. We will again move to SQL prompt. Startup, no more, because my control file is not created till now. The error was there, na? Yeah. See, the instance is created now. Oracle instance is started. My SGA size, I told you na, that automatically Oracle will initialize its own memory size for the first time. You can change in this, no problem, but by default it is there. See, variable, database buffer, redo buffer, for all the things he has initialized some memory. What we have learned, what is redo buffer, database buffer, this is my all SGA partner. So my instance created properly.
Now
Database.
Now we will
create database. We can create database now. In no mount stage you have to create the database. If database created properly, then you can start it in open mode.
Now start no
No mount. Okay, but no database. Only instance started. My database not mounted or started.
you will create.
We will create a database now. Now the command is for database calculation.